Democrats. Even Democrats appreciate him but won't admit it. Trump's praise for Elon Musk. U.S. President Donald Trump commended Tesla CEO Elon Musk for heading the Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE) in his joint speech to Congress, saying that even Democrats secretly like his work. Elon Musk is commended by Donald Trump for heading DOGE. Musk is praised for pointing out waste in government expenditure, but Trump makes fun of Democrats for appreciating Musk but refusing to acknowledge it. In his joint speech to Congress on Tuesday, U.S. President Donald Trump praised Elon Musk, the entrepreneur, for his leadership of the recently created Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE). Even Democrats value Musk's work, he said, but they don't want to acknowledge it. Trump said Musk's efforts have been crucial in simplifying government procedures since taking office on January 20th, and credited him with spotting appalling waste in federal expenditures. Republican legislators cheered and applauded as the tech tycoon got up from his chair to express gratitude when the president brought up Musk. Elon has been putting in a lot of effort and doing a fantastic job with DOGE, Trump said. He's finding waste like no one has ever seen before. Trump used the opportunity to poke fun at Democrats, saying, even this side appreciates him, they just don't want to admit it, which caused Republican members to chuckle while Democrats mostly stayed mute. Musk grinned, waved briefly as the cheers went on, and then sat down. Trump's second-term strategy has focused heavily on his participation in DOGE, which the administration has framed as a major endeavor to reduce wasteful government spending and bureaucratic inefficiencies. There was some protest to the speech. Republicans burst out laughing as Trump said, "The days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over," while Democrats proudly displayed posters that said "Musk steals" in protest. Democratic members disrupted Trump's address with catcalls within minutes of it, with Texas Representative Al Green putting on the most spectacular display of opposition. After Trump bragged about Republican victory, Green yelled that the president did not earn a mandate in the November election while waving his walking cane at him. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson quickly stepped in. To regain order, the chair now commands the sergeant-at-arms. He cautioned Democrats to be polite and warned, "Remove this gentleman from the chamber." Some Republican senators shouted a sarcastic rendition of, "Nah, nah, 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 hey, hey, goodbye," as Green was led away. Unfazed by the interruption, Trump took a minute to attack his rivals. "I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud," he said. Trump, however, did not waste any time in doing a victory lap. "To my fellow citizens, America is back," he said as Republicans gave him a standing ovation. "Our country is on the verge of a comeback the likes of which the world has never witnessed, and perhaps will never witness again." Watch, Democrat leader Al Green interrupts Trump's speech in U.S. Congress, removed from chamber. Speaker Mike Johnson dismissed Democratic member Al Green after he interrupted U.S. President Donald Trump's first joint speech to Congress. While Republican lawmakers cheered him on, Green demonstrated against Trump's mandate and Medicaid cutbacks, which resulted in his removal from the House chamber. Speaker Mike Johnson had to eject Donald Trump from the House floor after he was interrupted by Democratic member Al Green during his first joint speech to Congress on Tuesday. Johnson said that Green had repeatedly broken House etiquette when he was being removed from the House chamber. At the start of his speech, Trump was heard on camera stating, "The November 5th presidential election was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades." "You have no mandate," Green said later, interrupting his speech. Republicans stood up and chanted, "USA! USA!" as a result. Green was taken out of the room by the authorities after this disturbance. Republican members cheered Green's departure as he was being led away, yelling, "Get out!" and "Goodbye!" Green persisted in yelling, "You have no mandate to cut Medicaid," as police escorted him away. Trump continued to speak after Green was ejected, promising to strengthen America's standing both domestically and internationally. Despite the previous disruption, the Republican legislators reacted well to his presentation, which made them more determined to back his legislative program. Several Democratic members silently held tiny circular black banners with white letters as a different form of protest, despite the fact that none of the other Democrats interrupted the address. Protect veterans, save Medicaid, false, and Musk steals were among the phrases shown on the placards. As the president began to speak, these members held up their signs higher. Trump spoke on how inflation has kept supermarket costs high, especially for eggs. He instructed his cabinet to handle the escalating expenses and criticized Biden's management of egg pricing, implying that these problems were carried over from the previous administration. Democrats' responses to Trump's address were not all the same. Many utilized their cell phones or had hushed talks. Times the throng reacted with laughs and moans, while others carried signs of dissent. Resist printed shirts were worn by a number of Democrats who fled the House chamber. Republican lawmakers, on the other hand, paid close attention and often applauded throughout the speech, demonstrating their support.